Good morning, Navarakkam, Namaskar, Adab, Sat Sri Akal, Sat Sri Akal, Sat Sri Akal. Gang, Lang, Rang, Yang, Hang, Om. Well, once again, we have a session today because there was a question asked, and I believe it is my bounden duty to share such questions which may arise in our minds, and the clarifications or the observations or the replies that are given to me, I must share with the subscribers. Paramatma knows whom to choose to carry these messages forward for the greater good of humanity, for the liberation of Purusha out of the clutches of Prakriti and the time, Mahakal. Prakriti, the material, and the final communion that is onerous on human life with the God, with the Almighty Providence, with Paramatma. Every Atma has an inherent right and drive to go back to Paramatma. The primordial energy which underwent the big blast, the big bang, and created matter, the Prakriti, and created the time. The question I have been asked, and it must be rising in many, many minds, that how can one attain moksha, salvation, communion, the yoga with the ultimate energy, the Paramatma, the Par Brahma Parameshwar, without renunciation. Unfortunately, the renunciation has been very poorly explained and even more poorly understood, or rather it is misunderstood. Gita is very clear what is to be renounced. What is sannyas? Is it renunciation? Gita uses three words. One is samyak, the other is sannyas, and then samadhi. Samadhi has also been used as one of the angas or one of the 8 parts of Yoga Darshan. and it has been used by almost all great Shastras, both as well as Jain, and many of the Vedic Shastras, Vedant. Let us understand what these words actually means. Let us start with the most popularly known or the most hackneyed word, sannyas. Everybody says, I'm going to be sannyas. And we understand that this person is going to renounce the world. She is going to leave the world. She is going to be sannyas. It is not so. The word nyas means to be established, to reside, and sannyas, equilibrium, equanimity, the mind being equally statused. Now, sannyas, that means somebody who is established in the equanimity of the mind in all kinds of circumstances. Na dukh hai, na sukh hai, na pira hai, no pleasure, no pain, nothing unpleasant, nothing pleasant, no sadness, no happiness, just bliss, a consciousness of bliss. One who lives in equanimous bliss. How? Prapya jana brahma nirvana amrishaya क्षीण किल्बिष छिन्न द्विधा यत आत्मना सर्वभूत हितेरता. Gita says, you reach that salvation, you reach that Brahma, the ultimate providence, you reach that eternity, the eternal energy. How? By mitigating kleshas. What are kleshas? Avidya, asamita, raga, dvesha, avinivesh. We have covered it in one of the earlier sessions also. Avidya, that learning which you have unlearned. You are preaching to others but not practicing. Samita, asamita, boundless lust, boundless drive for possession. Avidya, samita, rag, happiness, attached happiness, getting something to which we are attached. Dvesh, getting something which we do not like, where they are others. Rag is mine, dvesh is yours. Where I have, you are different from me. And finally, avinivesh, the fear of loss of life, fear of death, fear of loss of possessions. They are the sources of Kalesh. Prapya jana nirvana brahma amrishaya kshina kilvisha. By mitigating these sources of kleshas, one reaches the eternity. How? Chin-dvedha. You have to dissolve the feeling that this world is different from you. You are part of one big whole organism. At another place in Gita, Krishna says, Ihek jagat kritsanam pashyaya sacharacharam mam dehe gudakesho yatyan yadya drishtum ichsi. See, in one place I am putting together the entire creation of this universe for you to see everything that moves and everything that doesn't move. Look at my body, oh curly-headed person, and see whatever you want to see in the entire creation. This entire world is one big body, and we are one small component of that body, of that organism, a small organelle, a small molecule of the universe, which is of particulate nature so long as in this body, and becomes a wave nature when the body gets destroyed. Just like atoms, just like subatomic particles. It's such a beautiful thing. That is why our ancestors said, Yatha Pind Tathaiv Brahman. The way this body is, similar is the entire universe. And sannyast, one who lives in this kind of equilibrium, in this kind of equanimity with the entire creation, you don't have to renounce it, you have to adopt it. Isn't it beautiful that we have been all these times misunderstanding the basic concept? You have to adopt it. That is why everybody says love, compassion. Yatatmana sarvabhuta hiterata. As you are happy when something of your gain, profit, or desire happens, just live like that for everybody else, every other material thing. That is the way you reach Almighty, you reach salvation, you reach the eternity. Because this organism is eternal so long as Purush and Prakriti, they keep on having a struggle to Prakriti trying to hold on to Purush, Purush trying to liberate itself from Prakriti, the energy trying to liberate from the material holding on to the energy and creating life and being the function of time, Mahakal. So one can be sannyasi, one can be sannyast, renouncing what? Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat jagyanat dhyanam vishishyate. ध्यानम विशिष्यते ध्यानात् करम फल त्यागात् शांति अनंतरम. To liberate oneself through intelligence, through learning, through wisdom, through jnana, and then through yoga abhyas. Keep on practicing, and then yajna, giving away, sharing with others, with the gods, with the people, with the animals, and then dhyan, meditation, raising your energy, primordial energy, from the Mooladhar to Sahasrahar. That is the best. But even better than that is the renunciation of what? Of the fruits of your doings.